Hello, my name is Kerry Singman, and I'd like to start by telling you a little bit about myself. I've been a musician for years, touring with a rock band as a guitarist, and composing music for TV and films. I had some success here and there, but things slowed down and I got into acting and running a CBD business, which I've been doing for the last 5 to 6 years. I want to make a documentary about 3 major topics. The first, most troubling for all of us, and is of course the pandemic, dealing with the deadly virus COVID-19, causing many changes in America that Americans weren't used to. Like the new health guidelines, wearing masks, social distancing, being on lockdown and quarantine. The second topic is the horrible, most likely racially motivated murder, which we all watched on video of George Floyd being choked to death by a police officer. Which caused rioting and looting, but also led to positive arrests supporting Black Lives Matter during the pandemic we are suffering. The third topic is how polarized politics are right now. Things on the right and left even intertwining with wearing masks and the closing and reopening of businesses. In addition, our choices for the next presidential term seem so controversial. My stance is that I'm more independent, but I want to focus on both sides of the choices for all these topics. Conducting interviews with people who strongly agree with the seriousness of COVID-19 and follow and support the health guidelines. And then interview the people who don't believe in the seriousness of COVID-19 and even believe that it could be a hoax. I would focus more near the end on the idea that I believe we should all follow the pandemic health guidelines recommended by scientists and doctors for both sides, interviewing some people who believe strongly in supporting Black Lives Matter, and then interview people who believe George Floyd should not be the focal point of Black Lives Matter because of his criminal past, and do not support the Black Lives Matter movement due to the statistics of deaths and the validity of racial biases. And the third topic would be talking to Democrats and Republicans about their interests for our future in the presidential choice for the coming election. Because whether you believe in following the guidelines or not, if we all make extreme efforts to follow the guidelines, the death toll should go down if it's as serious as they say it is and the health guidelines work. If the pandemic is a hoax, then you would know it is not when you don't see the numbers going down. But either way, ideally the lockdown rules will be lifted as they have in many other countries. It is also acceptable to agree and disagree on the Black Lives Matter movement. But of course, we should be aware and focus on teaching our youth and everybody else that racism is a bad thing and we need to treat everyone equally. The same for the third topic, that it is okay to disagree, but we all need to do our best as US citizens to be good human beings, work our hardest to take care of our own lives and families regardless of who is in office and of government policies. My closing would be about having freedom of speech and freedom of thought, but only acting on that which can help our world in a healthy and positive way.